Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Cole Smooth, the casual collector with casual takes. And in this segment of Masters of the Universe, the Masterverse, I am showcasing new Eternia Stratos. Now, I know that there's going to be a vintage collection version coming soon, but your boy wanted one with beast like feet. The vintage collection one's going to have feet too close to the vintage, and I always wanted more of a beast like feet on my, more monkey like feet, because I always like winged monkeys. That's kind of my weakness for whatever reason. I'm the irony is I'm scared of monkeys, but I like me some winged monkeys. I think it's a Wizard of Oz thing. Anywho, yeah, original designs inspired by the classic concepts. The box art is Monet. Stratos, winged warrior. The once majestic mystic mountains now lay scattered in ruined shards across the oceans of Eternia. Stratos reforms Avion as a nest of island outposts protecting ships from pirates, maras, and worst of all, Merman and his sub-oceanic monstrosities. Through hardship and turmoil, Stratos proves to be the most resilient of new Eternia's warriors. Yes. So yeah, I'm okay with having this because I definitely could put the mask on him and he could just be another winged guy, winged henchman. Since a lot of avians are, um, they look the same. So just give him the mask and he could be a henchman of Stratos. Yeah. Um, comes with this, the mask that could hide his face, the staff of Avion or Ka, or I forget. Extra hands, slap, five fingers say to the face hands. Judo chop hands. No, just kidding. So yeah, here we go. Look at them feet. This is the best part. Feet. Cool. Now, he's got like these wing. Okay, so they're attached to each other, so you can't really move it up more because it's attached to here, here, and here. So yeah, can't move it up anymore. You just gotta deal with it. Cool. All right, let's give him that mask. Kind of hides his cool face, but this beak. I remember the Talon fighter was the last Talon attack. Stratos from back in the 2000X days from the European exclusive was the only one I remember with a kind of like a beak like uh, thing for him. But yeah, here comes his backpack with the missile thingies. And, well, his bent staff. Nothing that a heat gun can't fix. So yeah, really cool beastie. Okay, so his hip. Okay, good. That goes all the way. This one's being a little stubborn. Okay, cool. Sweet. We've got his go all the way around. Go all the way all around. Cool. Yeah. I like this. It's a good look. Lower it down so you guys could see him better. Okay, so let's test the hands for you guys' viewing pleasure, right? So he comes looking closer. Because if I remember correctly, this is how he was even in the classics edition. Classics, he had open hand. They didn't give him a closed hand option, if I remember correctly. but for this, he's going to need it for the staff. So yeah, I think this is a good look. He's got the thing here, and I don't even know what that is, but kind of makes him look very rooster like. I was kind of hoping that they made the yellow one with this kind of thing too. That was cool. I'll never get enough of the different kinds of Stratos. I think, personally, I'm a Stratos kind of fan. He's a minimalist though. When he was first introduced, he didn't have like no accessories. I don't think, except for this thing in his backpack, really, and the. But other than that, that's all he had in his harness. So yeah. All right. Well, for testing purposes, you might as well let's give him his other winged, judo chop hand. See if it looks better. I think it looks better because he looks like he wants to fly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so him and He-Man can kick it. Final thoughts on this figure. I don't know if young people are feeling this aesthetic or even like anything Masters of the Universe. I remember as a kid, just in general, I was in love with everything about it. I just loved the colors, the buffness, how big and chunky the figures were when I was a kid. And now I love that these things are even bigger and just as chunky, but with articulation. And, because of my socioeconomic situation, for the right, when it first came out, the right price, 20 some bucks, right? So yeah, this is a win. I love the way the blue sky, the like lighter blue goes down gradient to the dark blue. I like that he's very true to, as close to being true to what he's like, but with a couple of changes. It's really, and again, if I ever needed to have a henchman, an avian, the plus for having him is, if and when they release vintage Stratos, this guy could be an avian guy, and I could give him the blue wings for his arms, because that's from my understanding, that's a accessory. So yeah, him be having this red while Stratos gets the blue, the vintage Stratos got the blue with boot feet, can can be differentiated so much that this guy could just be an avian character right next to, you know Stratos, right? So it's a win. And again, it's your imagination. However, you want to play with your toys. That's, it is what it is, and that's how I think I'm gonna do it. Or I'm just gonna have them mixed up with just all of the new Eternia characters. But yeah. All right, folks. Well, that is all I got for this segment of Masters of the Universe, the Masterverse New Eternia Stratos edition. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector with casual takes. And until the next video, folks, ciao. That you're half of the flesh and blood that makes me whole. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So take these broken wings. Stratos with his magic mind.